so extra, but I know I'm the same. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my. All good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me what we on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave. Tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night. Now all of my calls go to voicemail. I block you so I don't raise hell. Should've talked through it in detail. Our separate ways ain't gon' end well, no. But when we get back, it's like, oh my. All bad all day, but the night I get that good till we act right. So tell me what we on today, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe? I'd rather be on that wave. Tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could move on. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead. We could go all night.
I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And I know in your attention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone. In the presence, I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dress and gone. Flex and hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage, you got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million more of the storms that we weather. We fight retreating, then fuck, but you trying to kill the cycle. When nobody's stressing that body like me, I know the way you like it. I treat you like a queen, run the castle, you a treasure. Feel like you setting fire to my desire for the pleasure. You a gem, got me blameless, nigga men's. Know you can about here.
Trying to control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we can share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could go all night. We could go all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night.
Hey, everybody. It is Tea Talk with your girl, and we are live. Oh, we are live. Oh, what's going on with this? Okay. Sorry about that. What's happening? Does the mic sound nice? Do the mic sound nice? Can y'all hear me? Holla back, holla back. G Tina said the mic sound nice. Check one. The mic sound nice. Check two. All right now. They say my mic sound nice. Hey y'all, we is back again. We is back again. Okay, who in here? Mahogany Meeks, Tea Talk member, Lady Ma, Johnetta Speaks, Tea Talk member, Sonia Gudry. Welcome up in here. The fabulous Linda Greer, Tea Talk member, One Way 4275. Welcome up in here. G Tina, Tea Talk member, Lady Ma. Hey girl, how you doing today? Johnetta Speaks. I done spoke to you. Yes, I did. Grace My TV. Welcome up in here. Kim Jones, Sonia Gudry. One Way 4275. I swear I'm repeating names. At least I think I am. Hey, Tamika Williams, Tea Talk member. Kim Jones. Sheila Joe, Tea Talk member. Lady Ma, welcome up in here. Welcome up in here. Doo. Who else is in the house? Creole Girl said my mic sound nice. Check one. Yes. Terry T, baby for life. Welcome up in here. Welcome up in here. How are you? Sandra Green, Miss Jones 52, T Talk members. Hey ladies, how y'all doing? Bama Girl 012 is in the building. Hey girl, how you doing? Y'all all right? We is back again, okay? We is back again. We've been here twice today. Well, once here, okay? Once here. So, yeah, we watch out. Yeah, so we is back again where we at. The 6 minute mark, just about the 6 minute mark. We can fill in the gap with something real quick. Let me get on my computer over here. Let me get on my computer over here. Yep. Let me get on the computer. I had just taken Jazzy outside to see if she had to do any business before I start my live. You know, that's what we call her potty time, doing her business. That's what she go to the now. Don't freak out and do that in here now, because I'm saying that. I'm just telling the people, okay? I'm just telling the people what it's called. Now don't mistake me saying that for you to go and do your business in here, okay? Sit down. Don't get it mixed up, okay? Okay, Jazzy, don't get it mixed up. Don't get it mixed up. Anyway, so I had to take her out to do her business. Getting on the road, leaving Jackson, heading back to Alabama. All right now, safe travels to you. Safe travels to you. All right, safe travels to you, my dear. Okay. Right, Jonetta. Don't let Jazzy get it twisted, thinking that I'm telling her to do her business when I ain't. Sit down now. Don't get fooled by what I'm saying now, dog. Won't be good. Nah, she just came back in. She should be fine. Plus, she know this ain't where she's supposed to go at no way. She definitely ain't no dumb dog. Definitely ain't no dumb dog. You hear me? She is one smart Jazzy, okay? One smart Jazzy, right? Mm-hmm. That's what you is. Don't be looking at mommy like that. I said what I said. What I said. They said no sound, no sound, no sound, no sound. How it sound now? Do my mic sound nice? Hmm. Okay, Creole girl with the one. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the mic check. Mic check. Now y'all know when I used to be on here, I used to be like, the order of service. It might change. Something may be added. Something may be subtracted. Sort of like the church programs. Y'all know the church programs. Y'all know how they used to say the order of service might change by way of the Holy Ghost. So however they said it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, don't y'all? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. We having us one of those days right now. Is that all right with y'all? Yeah, we having one of those days right now. We having it's 9:56. Look at that. Hey, Deborah Randall, welcome up in here, T Talk member. We having one of those days right about now, okay? Because I had to add a little something to the order of service. And we ain't in church, but sometimes we got to change the program. Okay, we got to change the program. It just be like that sometimes. Okay, it just be like that sometimes. So today I thought it not robbery, that we add a little spice up in this video. Okay. Now I did a video the other day. We here at the 10-minute mark, so it's all right. It's all right. I did a video the other day. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Nene and Peter, but we also going to talk a lot about Mel. Okay, because I did a video the other day and I thought I made myself clear. I really thought I did. And basically, Mel said what the fuck she said. I don't know why people want to add, subtract, put their spin on it, try to make it more salacious than what it is. Let me break it down elementary style for those who may not have got it the first time. Okay? Just because. Let's run that thing back real quick. Now, basically, what the young lady said was real simple and make it clear for a fifth grader. She said, if you messing with folks that I don't mess with, or you hanging around some toxic behavior that you said that I should be through with, right? Follow me. So far, I'm right. She said, if you around folks that been coming after me and my mom and my children, my brother, I added him in there. I know she met him too. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm going to go ahead and block you out so I don't even see you. If you still dealing with some toxicity that you asked me to walk away from, then yeah, I don't even want to deal with you. So if you come over there on her channel talking that shit, block. Right? Maybe, but I'm just saying the lady said she don't want nothing to do with that. And I don't know why that's a problem for some folks. I don't know why it's being twisted and turned and tossed around as into saying that this young lady trying to bogart somebody's channel or trying to tell people what to do with their channels, because that's never been the situation. She has never said that. She has never said that you better not do this and you better not do that. What she said was what she said. And that's the same way I feel. If you supposed to be my friend, why would you go setting up with the ops? If you say you fuck with me like that, why would you? Exactly, Tamika. If you left a situation that was toxic to you, why would you want to still be involved with anything or anyone still involved? She also said, if you choose to stay involved, I wish you well. She sure did. Wish the people well and everything. Never had no ill feelings. Never said nothing derogatory towards nobody. Never ever came at anybody with strife. She did not. She spoke her truth. And her truth is if you still tied to that, then she don't want to be tied to you. What's wrong with that? She ain't say you better not be tied to that. She said if you still tied to it, then she gonna see her way out the door. Why do y'all get offended by that? I'm confused. Why are we offended because somebody don't want to keep going back to what hurt her or him? If we just want to speak in general, why are we offended by that? See, this young lady moved the same way I moved. If you hurt me or you disrespected me in a way that I find I don't want to deal with you no more, because now I feel like you toxic, I don't deal with you. I don't see your channel. I block you out. And that's all she's saying. She got a right to watch what she want to watch too. Listen, people been unsubscribing to my channel. Should that be a problem? I'm not mad at them. I only ask that they don't come back. That's all I ask. You can't get offended by that. You can't be offended by that. If that young lady want to walk, then let her walk. And one more thing before we go ahead and move on to Nene and Peter, okay? If you so happy that she not on the show, why the fuck you bringing her up? Why you bringing her up with the show? If you so happy that she gone.
So let me tell you what that tells everybody. I don't know, but I'm just saying the first episode must not have been hitting on shit. Because if a show came out, you might as well say that's brand new to y'all because y'all ain't never seen it raggedy ass folks without mail. So if that's the best you had after watching the show, then we know the first episode wasn't good. That's all I gotta say. None of y'all should be talking about her. Y'all should all be reviewing a regular ass show. This lady left. Now I know how this game works. I know how it works. And she do too. She know how it works too. People still gonna talk about her. They are. It's inevitable. She was the big ticket. And some of these people that's gonna start saying shit, I just want to warn y'all right now. They mad. That's why they talking about her. Because they mad because they know that show ain't gonna be shit without her. Okay? Don't be fooled by the hate that she receiving. That's jealousy, that's anger. They mad she quit. They mad. They left her. She left the people with all fake shit. There's nothing real. So they just mad right now. So y'all gotta understand that too. And don't y'all get upset. Just know this lady ain't said nothing derogatory to nobody. She ain't been mean to nobody. She ain't called nobody out. She ain't said nothing but the truth. And that is simple. If you are still a part of what hurt me, I don't want to be a part of it. So I'm going to see my way out. Now, I want us to normalize people walking away from stuff. I want us to normalize that because you too should walk away from anything that hurts you, anything that can cause you strife, something that done caused you a whole lot of heartache. Yeah, walk away. Don't look back and don't care what nobody say. You hear me? Walk, keep walking, and don't look back. That's the best lesson that you can learn from Melody Sheree. Let go, keep walking, keep your head up, and go on about your business. That's the best thing I can say. Real talk. If you don't learn nothing else from her, learn that. Okay? That's what I can tell you. So anyway, Mary Lang will say, you speaking nothing but the truth. Child, I'm trying to tell you, they mad she can't be in the thumbnail because she took herself out the equation. I'm just saying, well, they should be able to get something off the side shit. But we gonna stand on business. Right. Unfollow all yes, Mel standing on business, unfollowing all content creators page posting about LAMA. As she should. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I did that a long time ago. I been did it. I don't see nobody. I probably don't see half the people y'all see. Everybody I see is talking about Bravo, Miss Netta and Joe. They come up a lot. Shamar and goddamn it, Beyond the Gates. That's all I get over here. I don't get nothing. None of them. I'm telling you the truth. I don't. I stand on business. I've been told y'all I wasn't going back. And guess what? I'm cool with everybody who leave because of it or with anything with the toxicity that's connected to it. Bye. I'm good over here. I promise you. I love the people that frequent this channel, that stay in this channel, the people that's added on. They kind of got the same type of attitudes. Ain't nobody in no hurry. I want to pick up quality people around here. Okay? That's it. Now, I said what I said, and so did Mel. And she got a right to choose who she gonna watch and what she gonna allow into her. She in control of all that. So if she don't want certain things in her, she don't got to. She don't gotta be involved with none of that stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, why is this so hard to understand? Because it's not hard. I see some content creators who said they supported Mel's reviewing the show and liking it. Yeah, and liking posts. Uh-huh. Well, I think I told y'all a long time ago this was a money thing. It's all about money for some people. So it's not about, this content creation thing. It's not about for some people uh like no type of loyalty, because really this is about making money, right? And for me, I'm a just keep it a buck. The only reason why I feel that way is because I genuinely do ride for Melody. And I only was inspired to come on YouTube because of Melody. So I'm not going to sit here and be fake with y'all and tell y'all how I got here on this YouTube thing, what made me be brave enough to come on here and speak out. And then all of a sudden, I'm going to be like, F her, and I'm going to just start riding with the ops. The same people that I've been talking shit about this whole time. Now I'm gonna just forget all that stuff I said, and I'm gonna be a dick rider and just go and because it'll make me money. I'm not doing that, and I'm talking about me and nobody else right now. I can't do that personally. Then I ran around here. What they say? How they say it? With my big old age, ain't that what they said? She run around here with her big age, calling herself a millimeter. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I am. I'll be at Winter Wonderland too. Yeah, sure will. And gonna continue buying SAB products. Yeah, the pricey ones. Yeah, the luxurious ones. Gonna keep buying it. Yeah. But what I'm not gonna do is go back to the stuff that brought that lady pain, because it brought me pain too. It brought me pain too. See, I'd have met this lady, I'd have hugged this lady, I'd have had conversation with this lady. This lady helped me grow businesses. Like, you want me to do what now? That's unloyal to me. I got from her. I done made a lot of money off of this channel because of her, talking about her. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all that from the beginning. You're not going to catch me just throwing this lady on the thumbnail just because I want to make a couple dollars or I want to keep the people coming on in here. No, I'm not doing that. If you come in here because you rock with me. No, regardless, if we talking about content, we talking about content. There's always something going on in the world. And more people will come who want to hear what we're talking about, because more shows will come. We got our August 2nd, that new show coming out on. We definitely going to be watching that. We definitely going to be watching that. We got Rohop coming up. Monique Samuels done went back. Okay? She done went back to Rohop. We definitely going to talk about that. Her and Giselle had to sit down, chat. Y'all know we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Right? So that's just the way it is. Hey. That's the way it is. It's so much out here to talk about that I don't have to be no unloyal person, because I feel like I said, that lady been good to me, and people can say what they want to say about her. I don't really care. Okay, that's just what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. You and a few other content creators are genuinely male supporters. I unsubscribe to most, and I only watch a few of y'all. I have no interest in that shit show. Wasn't watching before Mel left either. Right. Yeah. Oh, Chanel, you ready for Roy tonight? Listen, I tried to get the girls to come on a little early so we could do part 1, but what they said was we might just do 1 and 2 at 9:15 and just jumble it all up. And so, since I'm gonna go ahead and watch both episodes back to back, and I'll be on Patreon about 7:45. But I'm gonna watch both back to back so I can be fresh and ready. VCU said, Tito, your big age equals loyalty. I personally salute you for being true to yourself. Oh, thank you. I can't see it no other way. And if let me see. And if my few little content creators are reviewing that show when I come through, I'm not hitting the like button. No one will stand for commentary. I will come back when they are talking about something else. Kelly said, I stopped watching about a year ago. I'm with you 100%. All right now, fam queen. Nice to see you, girl. Yeah, I can't see it. Nah, that show brought me too much pain. And I'm not going to pretend like producers don't do a lot of that. So I can't say that the show brought me pain and anguish and then just Go right back on over there and swallow up in it. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to do that. But what I am gonna be able to do is talk about some other stuff we might be interested in, like this interview with Nene and Peter. Now, I, for one, genuinely enjoyed this interview. I did. I think Peter was bluntly honest, even when Nene probably didn't want him to be. Because in this interview, he actually calls her mean. He says that Nene was mean, which was odd. He's also going to talk about how the producers gassed him up to go after Nene because she was the big name. So and Cynthia wouldn't do it. So they gassed him, the man, up to go after Nene. And he talks about that. He's also going to talk about how when he married Cynthia, he was kind of done with Cynthia 6 months after the marriage because he watched the show and he saw Cynthia and her mama and her sister, and they was hiding the goddamn the certificate, the marriage certificate. So, and he said Cynthia's laid in his bed night after night and never told him. And he also said that girl moved her whole family in that house because they wanted to be on camera. So they wasn't there because they needed to be, y'all. She let them come there because it was a camera gonna be there. Okay. I was very surprised to find all this out. Did some of y'all already think that or know that? I honestly felt like Cynthia and her mama and her sister were just all super, super close. Child, come to find out it was all a play up for the camera now. I mean, Cynthia gonna have to, she probably gonna have to answer to that. Tamika says, Peter rubbed her the wrong way when he said that Cynthia didn't have his back. He used her as well. Right, G Tina, that's what I'm saying. I ain't know that. Let's get into this a little bit. Now, I skipped the beginning of it all, most of it anyway, because he just talked about where he was from. It was interesting, like, he's from Jamaica. His parents came here to New York. He stayed back with the grandmama. They do that all the time. Then he came here. Then the sister moved to Atlanta, so they kind of follow her because the parents wanted to be close to her. And so you didn't know that either? That's what he said. And so that's kind of the short of it. He's from Jamaica by way of New York, then they moved to Georgia when the sister got married. That's how they all got to Georgia. So that's how we got to Georgia. But Peter, I'm going to let Peter tell his story because y'all, Peter done worked a lot of places that I didn't even know about. Now, some of y'all might have knew he worked with these big name people, but I ain't know. So now explain how he got Cynthia. But Cynthia, he also got Nia Long, and he going to tell that story too. I was like, wait a minute now, huh? So Peter must got some kind of smooth operator thing going on. Because how did this man pull Nita Long now? But I did hear, he might be packing some groceries now. I ain't going to lie, I did hear that. He might be packing some groceries. D said, all I know is that Cynthia has been very generous to Peter, okay, since the divorce. He's a hoe for this, asshole. Oh, he's saying he should have went for alimony and shit. That's what he's saying. He's saying he should have went for some money, honey. That's what he's saying. He should have went for half. Oh, this going to get, y'all ain't hearing yet. She said, I can believe that about Cynthia and her family, especially Mal. She seems to have been the most hungry and the most bossy. Mom seemed hateful to me. Just my opinion. You said Cynthia does give him a lot of grace. If I was Cynthia, I wouldn't address it. They have been divorced for years. Child, that's what I'm saying. But she might come on out with something. Let's see what he got to say a little bit.
A job opportunity to go to London and do rush management. Yes, I jumped on the plane and went and Bogart that office and called Leor, and he was impressed by that. So I start bringing acts in Europe, going all over Europe with rush management artists. And, after a year doing that, Leor told me there was an opportunity. They was moving from Russell House where he lives. You know, they have a record company on the 2nd floor. Russell lived on the 3rd floor on Elizabeth Street. Yeah. And they were having a huge office. They have a top floor, 160 Varick. And there was an opportunity for me to do something. I used to go to this thing. I used to come to Atlanta to do Jack the Rapper. Used to come because everybody was coming here for Jack the Rapper.
Yeah.
And every time I come to Jack the Rapper, BRE, Urban Impact, all these conferences, they were all radio driven. And the hip hop shit was blowing up, but nobody was really paying those artists any mind. And then, you know, like I got down with a guy named David Hyatt that owned a company called Taft Dash Records out of Miami.
So first, did y'all all know that Peter was working with Rush Company? I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, D, girl, we is too much alike. Y'all see what D said? Ooh, why was I over here like Nene? Shut the fuck up. D said I saw the interview and I thought Nene interrupted a bit too much in the beginning, but it was good overall. She really did. I was surprised Peter didn't tell her to shut up. She just was going on and on. Y'all, I had no idea this man worked with Rush and all these people he talking about. He needs to shut up because he has a federal prosecution under this administration. He's going to be deported allegedly after he gets out of prison. Boy, bye. Looking for a mom. Ain't he out of prison, Lisbeth? He out of prison. He ain't in prison. He's sitting there with Nene. Baby, let me tell you how this game works. I'm going to tell you in a minute. Baby, he out of prison.
He had signed R. Kelly at the time. And David was a mentor for me. He was also in the game. He died in jail after 26 years. They gave him life. But
let me tell you what Peter could be doing right now. Sitting right there with a goddamn ankle bracelet on. Because 18 months can turn into house arrest real quick right now in the world. Because guess what? All the jails are overcrowded. He was supposed to turn himself in a long time ago. Y'all don't be surprised if that man got an ankle monitor on his leg. I'm trying to tell you. I just went through this. This is what they do. If they put that ankle monitor on you and you do everything you're supposed to do and your charge really ain't all that, there ain't really no reason to crowd the jail up with you, right? I'm telling you, that man probably got an ankle monitor on. He on some kind of house arrest or something. I know about Peter from when my boyfriend sponsored the Black Expo. Been to his club in Atlanta. Oh, you've been knowing about him. You've been knowing about him. Baby, it's so much I can tell y'all. Please, this man could be sitting there really in jail, but not in jail. Because they don't got no room for him. They don't got no room down at the jailhouse.
I remember when he signed R. Kelly with Jive Records. Jive wouldn't take any artist unless they own 50% of their publisher. And I thought that was crazy because publishing and all, that's what the real worth is when you write and own your own music. So I went to Leon and told him I wanted to start a music conference to educate all these kids in hip hop and black music about publishing and entertainment law and marketing and the whole 9 yards. And he agreed. And they gave me an office space. So it kind of changed me from being on the street to being, Now,
did y'all hear what he just said? So this man, he started out trying to do the right thing. Oh, you think he going in? Child, we'll see. Listen, this man started out trying to do the right thing, right? You said he got federal time. They got Well, let me tell you something about federal time. It's totally different than the state. Now, when you got federal time, most of the time you're going to do almost every day they give you. What you said, all that good day and shit, that don't work, but it do work with the state. And so do that house arrest thing. Now, you made a good point, Elizabeth Hearn. If he got federal time, his ass got to go do it because the federal don't take no type of, nope, you got to go in there. You got to go in. So his last few days of freedom, he going to do an interview, huh?
in the boardroom.
Yeah.
What you want to do is save
Well,
hundreds
why am I
Liberty
saying-
Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great,
I
but can you
shouldn't
ask your
say no
friend to stop?
Because I pay for
Entrepreneurship.
premium.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Jack
Well,
the
I'm not
Rapper, and I
talking
don't know if I
YouTube.
took part in that, but I heard about Jack the Rapper. Was that around Freaknik?
Yeah, it's before Freaknik.
Before Freaknik? Of course I remember Freaknik. I went to the AU Center, so I remember.
Freaknik was a party.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, Jack the Rapper was a
conference.
It was a conference. Basically, it was created by a guy named Jack Gibson, and he controlled all the radio station in the South, little mom and pop radio station. And like, if you want to get your record played in the South, you got to go to Jack Gibson.
Yeah.
Now, see, this is the thing I really enjoyed about this interview is that Peter was very informative about something. And I didn't know he was all up into the music industry like this. And now I'm beginning to understand a little more about why he was able to finesse Nia Long and Cynthia Bailey, because them is two pretty ass women. And Peter, I ain't gonna try to be funny and smart. I'm gonna keep my mouth to myself. Peter telling some truth because he's a messy liar too. Maybe Cynthia's family had to help God and help her finances from him. They all seemed a little weird to me. Cynthia was okay, but a people pleaser. She's always been a people pleaser. Rabbits running. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Valerie Jones says I unfollowed this morning. Some was still popping up on my feed. I think she must be back there. Okay. So yeah. I wish I would have. Let me see something. Okay.
Yeah, that was my first venture here in Atlanta. I opened Uptown in 2008.
But the restaurant business wasn't your thing. It was really clubs.
Well, you grew up, like I started the club when I was 25, and then when people grow up with you, going to the multiple venues you do over a year, as you get older, people want to eat. You know what I'm saying? So they would go eat somewhere and then come to the club later. I wanted all the money, so I said, let me do the restaurant and turn it into a lounge, so let them grow with me. So,
yeah, but before we get too...
Okay, that's smart. So he's saying that, yeah, he might be into the club thing, but that eating thing was just to get the people. Go on and call him Black Papa Smurf. That what he looked like. That's all I can tell you, D. That what he looked like.
Deep into your entrepreneurship, I want to go back a little bit and talk about your upbringing. You have siblings. How many siblings do you have?
Yeah, 7 sisters, 3 brothers.
You have 7 sisters, Peter. You know, I never met not one sister.
Yeah, no.
No, I know your one brother.
Yeah, no.
And you
probably 30-something years ago, yeah.
And your mom then decided to move down, and then you followed.
I came here in 2007 because my dad had, heart bypass surgery, and I like. It's a lot of us in the house. So as soon as you get 18 and you start going to college, everybody leave and most don't come back. I was one of them that didn't come back. So, when my dad got sick, I'm really close to my father. So when he got sick, I decided to come here because I didn't know if he was going to be around or not. So I came here in 2007. First came in 2006 and did How Can I Be Down conference here in Atlanta with Jermaine Dupri and Kenny Burns and those guys. And then 2000, I went to Toronto. I lived there for like around 8 months. I did my conference there. And then I came back here in 2007 and started looking for something to do after my father got ill. And I decided to do what I'm known to do is open a restaurant Uptown.
Yeah.
I knew Fransky from How Can I Be Down back in the 90s, Reggie Rouse over at V103. I know all of those people. So I felt like I have a connection. Jermaine Dupri was real cool. I mean, he attended probably all the How Can I Be Down conference. Kenny Burns was here already. Him and I kind of came up together in the industry. So it was an easy transition for me with Dallas Austin and all of those people. I knew all of them. Yeah.
You were talking about earlier being married. Did you get married young?
Yeah, I was 20-something when I got married.
Your first marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah, because people think you've been married a lot. Even I thought you had been married a lot, but not really. You had only been married like twice.
All right, y'all. So this gonna get a little bit messy here, but yeah. So Peter was getting around, y'all. Peter was getting around. Tamika Williams said Nene gets caught up in the conversation, right? And interrupting and all that stuff, and that's she got to stop doing that because we might learn more if she had been quiet a little bit more quieter. She was cutting that man off in the beginning.
That's right.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know why people think that you've been married. I actually thought you had been married a lot as well.
Why is that?
I don't know why I thought that. I don't know. You've always been a ladies' man.
Is that right?
Yeah, you don't think so?
No,
I feel like you've been known to be a ladies' man. You've dated some beautiful women,
I have.
and you've been married twice, and so I feel like one would say you are a ladies' man. Are you in love? Do you like? I know you're a lover boy.
I'm a lover boy.
I feel like you are. I mean, I think that you've had this conversation before when I said I'm a lover girl. Yeah. So I think we've had this conversation before. You said, well, when you love hard.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah. So I feel like that's a lover boy syndrome.
That doesn't make me a ladies' man though.
I feel like you're a ladies' man. You're not?
I don't think that.
Okay, y'all. What is a ladies' man? Because Nene called this man a ladies' man. He didn't take. He said he ain't no ladies' man. So what is a ladies' man to you, y'all? Tell me that. Because I'm trying to figure out. This man was determined. I said, I'm going to wait. What is a ladies' man to you if it's not Peter? I mean, I feel like Peter is always in some lady face. He always showing them some type of affection. I mean, just now recently it was Kenya Moore. Then it was Sheree. Like you take pictures with all these women. You always in some women's face. That's kind of what a ladies' man does. It's not saying that you sleep around. It's just saying that you make you show those type of ladies fondness, right? You like to give them attention, and you do. You absolutely do, right? Oh, now she said the ladies' man has women in rotation. I always looked at it as a man who just always gave women attention. That's what I did. So I think that's what Nene meant too. And I wish I could ask her, what did she mean when she called him a ladies' man? Because whatever it is, he wasn't buying it. He was like, no, not in this house. Now you're not gonna call me a ladies' man. He basically said he ain't nobody's ladies' man. Okay, and y'all heard what he said. He ain't nobody's ladies' man. Okay? But unfortunately, I agree with Nene because he always in some lady's face. He always in some lady face. And I don't know if he took some of those pictures of those women to try to get at Cynthia, or if he was genuinely just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Nanny in the Maroon said Peter is damaged goods. Unfortunately, a lot of Jamaican mothers are forced to leave their children behind, chasing for a so-called better life. Well, she definitely did leave his ass behind because he already said that his grandmama, he was left behind with his grandmama. Okay, Sheila Joe got a good name. That's an even better name. She said he is a charmer. Oh yes, and you seen a snake charmer before? Charm you right out your drawers. Yeah. Let's see. So far, Nene knows these peoples personally. She is interviewing. Leave her alone. She will. Wait, what happened? Hold on. She will get better. Oh yeah, she will. She definitely will. She definitely will. But she still got not cut people off. Shit. She probably made us miss a couple things now. She probably made us miss a couple things. Asking, talking over that man. She can't talk over that man though. She ain't gonna be able to do that because when she talk over that man, she messing up that interview. She got to learn. So if people don't tell her, she ain't gonna know. Some people people gonna tell her she perfect, but no, she need to know. Be quiet. Let them people talk a little bit. Yeah, she gotta be quiet and let them people talk. She'll learn though. You right. She'll get better. She definitely will get better. I mean, she can't do nothing but get better. Look what she did when she came on to the Real Housewives. Shit. She came on that joint. Shoot. Hmm. She ain't know nothing about making it like she did, but she did. She moved the whole culture all by herself. She moved the whole culture all by herself. All by herself. Yep. That's why I love that lady. She a movement by herself. Yes. She definitely made the Housewives what it is. So people can say what they want to say, but I mean the truth is the truth. People don't like to give people credit for things that they accomplished, but that don't mean they didn't accomplish them any less than, you know what I mean? Wait a minute, not Tamika said she was fresh off the stripper pole and look, made a whole brand for herself. Fresh off the stripper pole. That's what we want to say. Fresh off the stripper pole and still did what? Shit. Yeah. She was fresh off that stripper pole and came out and still made a name for herself. The people can't take that away from her. She is Roa. No matter what they say, no matter what they do. Nene Leakes is Roa. Nobody can ever say she not. Because whenever you think about that show, you got to think about her. Now, for those who want to say, no, you don't. Yes, you do. Somebody else just did that too. You can't think about that show without thinking about them. Period. Period. Right? Without her, there would be no Roa. Exactly, Tamika. Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, she deserves all of that. all of that. Somebody said Peter washed Peter yesterday's news. He is, but Nene not. So that's the reason for this whole review.
I feel like you are a ladies' man, but when you get locked in with one person, you kind of lock in.
I'm completely locked in.
Yeah, you're locked in when you get with one person. So,
and then, yo, if I was a ladies' man like that, I'd be all over the blogs all the time about different women on the platform that we were on. They would love to talk about me.
No, this is what I think the fans think. Yeah. I really do think fans think that you are a ladies' man. Do you think they think that too?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they think you are a ladies' man.
Because I'm flirtatious.
You are flirtatious?
Yeah, I mean,
in a fun way.
Yeah. Well, I think all women are beautiful.
And
I
so
don't care what they look like. I think they're beautiful.
So
when they come in my establishment, I treat.
There's the answer. He is a ladies' man. He's very flirtatious. He thinks all ladies look good. He be giving them all attention. So that's what a ladies' man is. A man that gives attention, not a man that's about sleeping with everybody and all that. It's not necessary about that. It's just about, giving women attention all the time, always in some woman's face, blah, blah, blah. That's a ladies' man. To me, anyway. I don't know. Maybe I should look up the dictionary thing and see what it says. But that's always been what a ladies' man has been to me. A man that sleep around to me is a whore. Just like they try to call women whores. No, y'all whores too. If you're nasty and you're sleeping around with 2 or 3 different women, you just a male whore. That's what I say. That's it. Elizabeth asks, has the chat stopped or was it on her end? I got an advertising and it cut off again. Did the chat stop? Peter is too messy for me. Probably not. It's only 2 comments there. Peter is too messy for me. Not my type of guy. Definitely not my type of guy either. Let's move up some more.
Like probably 9 years.
Yeah, right? But we were working together.
Yeah, I understand. And I hang out with you too a lot.
Yeah, you have hung out with me before.
And you're a meanie to most people.
Am I mean?
Mean as fuck.
Oh, Peter, please. Am I mean, Sway?
Yeah. You're acting sway over there. I
am the sweetest.
All of y'all. No, she's not
it's
mean.
the truth. He wants me to be mean so bad. He wants me to be mean. I am super sweet. I am not mean.
No, she's mean to come on, man.
I am not. Like, I worked on a show with you.
Yeah.
Now, here we go. This is the part I was talking about. He said, you mean as fuck. Okay, that's what he told her. Words do matter says, show got that right. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Uh-oh, you didn't get no notification? Here we go.
Yeah. So when people are in that situation, so when people are coming for me, I can come back. And also I was being paid to come back. In my real life, that's just not who I am.
I think personally, I think that you're a beautiful soul and you're a sweetheart. But I know that, like, the fans are crazy. And you probably have 1 or 2 experiences that was, extremely chaotic. So you put up a wall. So usually when somebody asks you to take a picture, your first answer is, no, get away from me.
So now he's saying she's mean because he's saying that when people ask her to take pictures, her first response is, no, get away from me. Okay?
No.
It takes you a while.
No.
I've been around you 1,000 times and seen that.
Well, you probably haven't been around me lately. Okay, because if it depends on the place that we're going to take a picture. So all places aren't good places. Okay, so something for an example would be like the airport. Well, 9 times out of 10, if you catch me in the airport, I'm already late. I'm running to I just dropped my bag right before it was cut off time. I'm rushing through the airport. And if I start taking a picture with you, I got to take a picture with everybody. But I don't mind taking a picture. It's just the time and the place. And if I'm eating dinner, I think it is rude to the person that I'm eating dinner with. If you approach my table and want to take a picture, that just doesn't work.
I don't think you understand that most of these people, when they see you and they, you're in their living room every Sunday.
Yeah.
All right. They watch you for years and they just, people lose themselves when they see you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so people do lose themselves when they see her, but at the same time, she's a human. So what you're saying, she's mean because if she's eating dinner or she's rushing through the airport and she doesn't have time to take a picture, then she's mean. So as a human, she should miss her plane or interrupt her dinner 5, 6, 7 times, because I'm going to tell you right now, if I see her over there taking pictures, right, then I'm going to think, oh my God, I want me a picture too. So then I'm going to try to go take a picture. So every time somebody come and interrupt her dinner, she's supposed to stop eating to take pictures with them because they be in awe when they see her. No, Peter, that don't make her mean. Not to me anyway. If you want to see these people, they always at events, different events. You can buy VIP tickets. You can buy general admission tickets. And then you could be up close and personal with the people. That's the best I can tell you.
No, and they're not thinking that, oh, she's at dinner, she's eating, I'm going to
Yeah.
wait. You know what I'm saying?
Of course
In
not,
that
no,
moment, you know,
no.
they
Most
come at
people
you.
are thinking, you know, they just see the moment.
Yeah.
But at the same, if I'm having dinner with my children or anything, I do think that there is a time and a place.
They
and
don't
I
see none of that.
They don't see that, but I do, and they have
Never.
to respect that.
Yeah.
And then the other thing about fans, and I love all of my fans and followers, but at the same time, I'm human. So every day is not a good day for me, just like it wouldn't be a good day for them. I may have just had an argument with my man, or just yelled at my kid, or just got a phone call that just wasn't the best. So I'm
You had a
human.
lot of fucking days, didn't you?
Yeah.
No,
Okay. So I disagree with Peter, you know, on her own show, sitting there calling her out, calling her mean. I think that was tacky. But anyway, he think everything cute. So he just want to go viral.
Yeah, no, Greg was my guy.
Yes.
Yeah. And we were close. I think they feel that way because our personality is somewhat similar.
Yeah.
And they think that it was a good blend. You know, like people sit on the couch and they put people together all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that with us a lot. And you know, like the way we argue with each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, it must be sleeping. You know what I'm saying? But they just didn't understand that you're an alpha female and I'm an alpha male. So
you think I'm an alpha female?
Oh, absolutely.
Man, look at me in my eye and tell me you think
Absolutely.
I'm alpha.
Absolutely. Yes.
Now, Nene, why you don't know you're alpha male? You don't need Peter to tell you that. You know you're alpha male. Shit, welcome to the club, girl. Welcome to the club.
You really think I'm an alpha female?
Yeah.
I think I'm an alpha female though in my work day, but there's definitely another side to
Yeah,
it.
there's a soft side to you, but you don't show that.
For sure. You have a soft side too now. And
Absolutely.
I definitely know that side to you that other people may not know. I know you have a soft side to you. That's very
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I've seen you have tears, honey. Like, please don't get me started. I've seen
Yo,
you cry.
I don't mind.
I've seen
think
you
real
cry
men cry.
too. Yeah, I think real men cry too. I've seen you have your moments, but anyway, wanted to set that record straight. Peter and I have never had anything, but most of the time we be arguing about something. We argue about subjects, everything. And then there are times when Peter is sweet to me, but it's very rare. It's very rare. Okay. No, it really is. So people know you, Peter, as being married to Cynthia Bailey. How did you meet her?
I met Cynthia. The first time I saw Cynthia was probably she was 18, and I was in New York, and I was going to a club called Nell's, and Nell's on Sunday night, like everybody wanted to be there. I was there one night. I think Chris Rock was trying to get in there, wouldn't let him in, and he was on Saturday Night Live at the time. And then the limousine pulled up, and it was like an Arnold Palmer video with all these girls wearing black pencil skirt, and it was like 8 white girls and then a black girl, and it was Cynthia. And I was outside, and you know, like the doorman opened the door, the girl walked in. Chris Rock is over there saying, I fucked up here, they didn't let him in. I'm like, you'll let him in. When I went inside, I bought them drinks, and she was cool. Thank you. She was a little country at the time. And I didn't see her again for a long time. I knew that, you know, I was around Russell and Leo and all of those people. So I remember when she was dating Russell, you know, didn't pay that much. I mean, that's what Russell do, date models. And then years later, we was flying from Miami. Me and Leora was on a flight, flying back to Newark. And Cynthia was on the plane with him. And he's like, keep on looking at me and looking at her and like, I'm switching seats. So he switched seats with me. And her and I talked the whole time on the flight, going back, exchanged numbers. And when I got back, did not call her.
You did not?
No, I didn't.
So he said he met Cynthia twice, never called her. Met her when she was 18, met her again later on in life, never called her up, okay? Never called her up. That's weird, y'all. I live in an area with a lot of celebrities, and I don't pay them any attention when I see them out. A rapper once asked me if I wanted a picture with him, and I was like, hell no. Right. You see what I'm saying? Let them people live.
I didn't call her.
Okay.
And then when I was opening Uptown here, a friend of hers, Marcia Daly, another model girl that she came up in the industry with, was working for me as an assistant. And I just got here from Toronto and I was looking for a car. And she said, Cynthia got a Range Rover here. And I said, why she has a car here and she don't live here? She said, because she broke up with her boyfriend out of Houston. She took the car from him. The car was sitting at her cousin's house. All right. And I said, well, call her and let's make a deal. You know, like I could pay for the car.
Right.
And she hooked us up and we talked and we remember each other. So I think it was her 40th birthday. She was in Vegas at at a Prince concert, and we were talking on the phone, going back and forth. I'm like, damn, I remember she was real pretty. You know, I wasn't in a relationship, and you know, I think I flew to New York to see her to do the deal, and we started dating.
You weren't living in New York?
No, I was living here at the time.
Oh, you live in Atlanta? Okay, yeah, I do remember Cynthia telling me that she moved to Atlanta for you.
She did.
You were living in Atlanta. Okay, I think the viewers, I think one of the questions, if I remember correctly, wanted to know, how you had the balls to step to somebody as beautiful as Cynthia Bailey, but they don't know you.
They don't.
They do not know you.
They don't.
you would step to her and so many more. And I think a lot of the fans, if I remember, I'm just remembering some of my notes, were saying that you dated another beautiful woman, which was Nia Long, and you approached her. Or did she approach you?
All right, so that's him on Cynthia. He gonna talk more about Cynthia and the merge and some more. But now he gonna go into Nia.
No, I was in LA on Melrose with Marvin Brito.
No.
He's a publicist.
Marvette.
Yeah,
Marvette.
yeah.
She was with us in Anguilla.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Marvette and Nia was friends,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw Nia across the street. We was just walking, checking, like window shopping,
Mm-hmm.
and she was across the street. And I said, "Oh, that's that actress chick." And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Yeah, she's cute." And she said, "Yeah." She said, "She's from Brooklyn." I said, "Yeah, I read that somewhere."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Call her over." And she called Nia over, and we all walking and talking and started dating.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
I think she was doing Love Jones and
okay.
and the other family show. I can't remember the name of the show.
Okay.
Those shows at the time.
So I have tons of questions for Peter today. Obviously, I know Peter, but these are the questions that you guys ask and you guys want to know. So here goes, and we'll ask Peter. It says, Peter, what events has happened over the course of your life that you feel have made you the man that you are today?
Yeah, don't nobody care what kind of man he is today. Peter is letting everybody know that he is the one who was hard to get, not Cynthia. He was the prize. That's basically what he said. He said he talked to this lady twice, never called her. And then the third time they hit up, she probably, you know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. How could he not remember the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Because he acting like he was more than what he was, girl. You heard what he said. You heard what he said. Mm-hmm. You heard what he said. Wow. Yep. Exactly. Wow. Mm-hmm. But that's as far as I'm going in this interview for today. We already been here for 1 hour. And it is Sunday. And I got some stuff to do before I go live tonight. So listen, I will be over on the Patreon at 7:45 p.m. 7:45 p.m. I'm going to watch the last 15 minutes of Roa and then go into the second part of the reunion. So that's the next time I will be live is over there on Patreon at 7:45 p.m. with Roa, the end of part 1 going into part 2. So at 7:45 I will be over there. I do plan to finish off this the rest of this. This is the halfway mark. I do plan on finishing the other half of this Nene and Peter interview at some time, maybe tomorrow afternoon, but not today, because I do have some other stuff that I want to talk about here. But I got some stuff I got to do before I get on here tonight, okay? So, yeah, let me go ahead and get off of here. I love y'all, and I see y'all in the next video. Peace.
When I go with confidence, when I go live around our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow, wind it up all night, baby, take your time, let me know I want. When you turn me around, I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going.